John Hayes out here in this garden patch at the house where we planted some cover crop, 12-way summer annual mixed cover crop back in June 22nd. This is the same crop we planted at the Siebert farm and the Stamper farm. And as you can see behind me right here, this is probably 7+ feet tall right now. So it's way up over my head. And we're going to go in here and do a water infiltration test. We did water infiltration at the Siebert farm and with this same cover crop mix, and we had 10 minutes for an inch of water to infiltrate there, which is a huge improvement over what we did last fall. Last fall when we first tested that, we had it took 3/4 of an inch went in 60 minutes. So we're going to go in here, and this soil's it's much more aggregated. It's been managed regeneratively for about the last 5 years now, so we've got good aggregation. Typically have good water infiltration in here, and just want to demonstrate, not only see how fast the water is going to infiltrate here, but demonstrate the progress that can be made with growing cover crops and managing our ground regeneratively. So let's walk on in here and do our water infiltration test. Alright, so I've got my water infiltration ring already set up here. My timer's ready. I've got 2 bottles of water for 2 inches of water, and we'll pour the first inch in here and see what we get. There's our first inch of water. Seems to be going down rather quickly. That first inch of water is gone in 30 seconds. So I'm going to pour the second inch here, and we'll see how long it takes to get it in. Okay, we got our second inch going. While we're waiting on this second inch to go in, I describe a little more of the management here on this piece of ground. Like I was saying earlier, this is part of our garden spot here at the house. This is about a 50 by 50 spot that we turned into garden from, it was yard for about 20 years or so. About 5 years ago, we turned this into garden space. It was just sod prior to that. We came out here and tarped it, and then we started planting some cover crops and growing some vegetable crops in here. This year we just decided to put this 12-way cover crop mix in here because we hadn't had anything else planted in this spot yet. We may come in here this fall and plant something, we're just not sure. But for the last 5 years, this has been under regenerative no-till management. We've made a lot of progress improving the soil function here in the last 5 years. So Again, we're just documenting this today to show you what's possible in a few years' time, from extremely degraded ground to ground that's been managed this way for several years. So we're coming up on 3 minutes and most of this water's in. We're not quite all in yet, but getting closer. We've had plentiful rains here this growing season, probably wetter than usual. The last week to 10 days it started to dry up some, but we've been getting steady rains just about every week up until the last week here. So good moisture in the ground already. It's just almost in. Okay, we're just almost there. We'll just call it about 4.5 minutes to get 2 inches of water in here. So I just took this plug out of the ring here, and as you can see, we got moisture all the way down to the bottom of it. It's saturated all the way through. And there's just an example of what we have going on here.